Hey everyone, Scott here with PanicREV. I just want to welcome you to the first PanicREV video blog. We're just kind of experimenting with it and we'll test it out and see how it goes. If you can, just sign up there at the bottom. You can just sign up and leave some comments and let us know what you think. But with that said, we'll go ahead and get started. I just want to talk a little bit this month about what God's been doing and how He's been moving in the last month. And the first thing is Thursday nights have been going awesome. And about 2 weeks ago, we had Greg Albertine come out as a guest speaker, and he just really came out there and gave it to us how it is, and just let us know hey, you know what? It's all about Jesus, and without him, there would be nothing, man. This is a guy that has all this fame and championships and basically everything that a lot of us have dreamed of, and said, you know what? Without that, I don't know, it would be nothing without Christ. And it was just awesome to see his faith and to see him just let everybody know just what he's all about, and that's Christ. And he just talked more about how life's been a roller coaster and there's been a lot of ups and downs, and the only thing that's been consistent and super solid is Christ. And it was just cool to hear this guy that I know I look up to. I grew up watching him race and just to hear what he's all about, and just to hear him share his faith in a bold way. And it was just an amazing night. I know I was blessed by it, and everybody there was talking about it, and it just was an amazing time that night. I think we had about 80 people show up and just fill that church up that we meet in, and it was just a cool movement of God and just a cool thing to be a part of. There, a couple days later, actually, that next weekend, I think, we actually went out to Corona del Mar and had a baptism, and just went out there, and I think 6 guys and girls wanted to get baptized, and we had a barbecue and just kind of fellowshiped and celebrated what God was doing, and it was just a super solid time. It was such an honor to be a part of, and it was so rad to see God moving in these guys' life, and that's just kind of where we're at. God's just been moving in a cool way the last year, really. And he's just been getting a hold of people. People have been getting saved and grabbing a hold of people's hearts and just shaping them and molding them into his image. And it's just been such an honor and such a privilege to be a part of, and just so excited to continue to serve and just to see how God's going to use us and see how God's going to use these kids that he's grabbing a hold of, man. It's going to be good. I can't wait to see as these kids mature and grow in their faith, just to see how God uses them. And it's just going to be an exciting time. Another big thing that God's been doing is just that we've been going out to the races here a lot lately. The last few weeks, actually, the Nationals started, so Glen Helen, and then last weekend we all drove up to Hangtown, and a couple of our riders are just doing really good. Vicky Golden is riding so awesome right now. She actually came out of Glen Helen with a 4th place finish there in the pro women's class, and then came into Hangtown and got up there on the podium in 3rd, and it's just so cool to see God just honor her faith and to see God grow her into a young woman of God, and just to use her in such amazing ways. It's just so cool to see her take a stand for her faith and give God all the glory in what he's given her and her ability to ride. And it's just been so cool to see. And I have a couple of other riders. Travis Freestad is out there racing, and Cameron Rodriguez, and they're doing awesome too. And they're just doing it for Jesus. And it's just so rad to see these young kids that are racing all about the Lord and just growing in their faith and giving God all the glory in all that they do. It's just such a cool thing. And the last thing that I wanted to talk a little bit just is about the website. John, he's been traveling all over the country, just taking photos and doing write-ups and just adding all kinds of content to the website. And God's just reaching out to a whole new audience there. There's so much traffic coming in, and so many people checking out what's going on. And it's just an amazing thing right now. Like the internet opens things up to such a bigger audience, like people that we would never dream about having a voice to. Like God opens it up through the website to reach out to a whole different group of people, and He's just using that in big ways, and bringing people to come check out what we've been doing, and I just pray that He just continues to move and make that provision, and allow us to continue to do what we're doing. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this month. I would like to end with just a couple prayer requests. Mammoth is coming up here, and actually the end of the month in a few weeks, and that was our biggest outreach last year, and God did some rad stuff up there, and got a hold of some people's lives, and I think almost over 6 people, maybe even a dozen people got saved, and we're just touched by the ministry that we did up there, and it was just a really fruitful time. And I'm just praying that God's Spirit just goes before us and paves the way, and just moves in big ways again this year as we go out there, and we just go out there just to love people and do it in the name of Christ, and just pray alongside of us, and that God will do that, and that it will be a fruitful time. So that's pretty much it for this. Again, sign up for the website, and leave us some comments and let us know what you think, and maybe we'll see you again next month.